everyone, Joy from Sunday Sounds here. In this video, we're going to take a look at our song-specific patch designed in the style of the song you see on the screen. I'm going to demonstrate this song patch in its original key and at its original tempo. You can change the key you play or hear the song patch in by using Easy Transpose, and you can change the tempo as well. Details on how to adjust both the key and the tempo are included in your download. For this video, I'll be demonstrating the MainStage version of the song-specific patch. If you purchase the Ableton Live version, you'll be able to use this video to follow along just the same, seeing as the hand positions, song sections, layer ranges, and sound of the patch are the same. In MainStage, you'll use your mod wheel to move through the various song sections. In Ableton, you'll use the macro knob labeled Song Section. Be sure to check out the full demo video for the song patch to see all the parts and sections in order and how we move the song section control throughout the song. This patch has piano, pads, organ, bass, and arps all triggered in the left-hand range, which stretches from here to here. In the upper left-hand range, you'll find there's just a pad and piano from this key to this key. Your right hand will play piano leads for some of the song and synth leads for the rest. So when song section control is at 0 and at 1/3, you'll find that there is a piano layered in from this key all the way up to this key. And then you'll find there's a bright synth lead up top here. As you move song section control up, you'll hear some different sounds being added. Now in this section, you'll hear another synth added in. And then you'll still have the bright synth here at the top. You'll start the song with song section control up 2/3 for your intro. Then you'll bring it back down for down verse, pre-chorus, and bridge. Up to 1/3 for your vamp, your medium verse, and your pre-chorus. Back up to 2/3 for your chorus and your big bridge, and then all the way up for big chorus, interlude, and refrain. Remember that whether you're in MainStage or Ableton Live, these positions are the same. For the intro, you'll first start with song section control up at 2/3. If you're starting it exactly like the recording, I like to just play a single note here in the upper left-hand range. For those first 2 bars, as you hear all the instruments kind of coming in, and then move to the full octave, so just depending on how you want to play it. So the melody line for the intro will look like this. Now in all the positions, you do have that higher synth. So you could play that there in the intro. It is very quick to move all the way to the top of the keyboard, but if you'd like to, you can do that. So here's both hands together for the intro. Okay, you'll find a similar part comes back at the interlude. For the interlude, you'll have song section control all the way up. You'll be playing the octave notes in the left hand, and right hand will play the same part here. I do like to try to jump up high for that other part, if possible, but you can keep it down low if you'd like to. So here's how I like to do the interlude. This part will come back again during the refrain, so there are some lyrics, but you'll play the parts the same during the refrain. So you'll have song section control all the way up, you'll have octave notes in the bass, and then for right hand, I like to move it now up an octave higher, and then just play that highest line up here. All right, here's hands together. that very last time, you can just hold on this note, which will be the 3 of your key. And then to end, I like to just release the pinky, so then it just has that piano and pad. So let me do the last time through the refrain to show you how you'd end. For your down verse, you'll have song section control all the way down. You'll be playing octave notes in the left hand. In the right hand, I like to play a bit of a piano lead. Now, if you wanted to keep this simple, you could just play some chords. I like to add in a little bit of a piano lead instead, though. So here's how I like to play it. So for the 1 chord, I'm starting with this note. And then when I move to the 4 chord, I just change that bottom note. So let me play it hands together. For the vamp that comes right before the medium verse, you'll move song section control to 1/3. And you'll hear that there's now an arp that comes in, and the arp is the main melody for the vamp and for the medium verse. So for this verse, I just like to add in some simple chords. And if you'd like, you can go ahead and add in that little part from before. You can add that in, or you can leave it out. Either way, you can also play it down lower. Okay, so here's how I like to do the vamp into the medium verse. Hands together. For your pre-chorus, you'll have song section control all the way down. You'll be playing a similar piano lead that you did in the down verse. And here's how I like to play that with right hand. So most of the piano lead is the same, you'll just change the bottom note for each chord. So now here's hands together. For your medium pre-chorus, instead of playing that lead line, you're just going to play some high octaves. So here's hands together. For your chorus, you'll have song section control up at 2/3. You'll be playing octave bass notes with your left hand, and your right hand will be playing a different lead than we've played in earlier sections. So here's how right hand will go for this. So even though the chords are changing, you're going to just alternate between those two little patterns. Okay, so here is both hands together. For your big chorus, you'll bring song section control all the way up. You play octaves. In the left hand, right hand will play the exact same synth line that it did in the previous chorus. Here it is one more time. Right, and then one more big chorus comes back towards the end of the song. You'll still have song section control all the way up for this, playing octaves in the left hand and playing the same lead in the right hand, but this time I like to bring it one octave higher. If you want, you can still play it in the exact same spot. I like to add a little bit of energy by playing it higher. So here's what that is like. For the bridge, you'll start with song section control all the way down at 0. And you'll just go ahead and play octaves in the left hand, staying on the one of your key. You can add in the chord with right hand if you want, or just play it with left hand. Then as the bridge builds, I bring song section control up to 2/3, and I like to play some octaves up here in the right hand. So I like to do it like this. Okay, so here's hands together for the second half, the big bridge. Song-specific patches work best in the Sunday Keys template for MainStage and Ableton Live. Sunday Keys gives you all the sounds and tools you need to play live worship keys, and all our song-specific patches integrate seamlessly with Sunday Keys. You can learn all about Sunday Keys for MainStage and Ableton Live on our website. Thanks for checking out the song-specific patch. I'm Joy with Sunday Sounds. We'll see you next time.